welcome to The Kids Are All Right, a weekly podcast specially for kids that's all about health, happiness and wellness. I'm Michelle, and here with me are my co-pilots on this podcast, Buster and Buddy.
Hey everyone, Buddy checking in.
Hey, it's Buster here too.
And we're on a mission to help you all feel great and live happy.
Each week, we speak to experts who have tons of advice to share on how to feel well in our heads, healthy in our bodies, and happy in our lives.
And we'll also chat with people who've got really cool lives, or jobs, or stories to tell.
And kids, this is your podcast, so we want to hear from you.
Your opinions, your questions, your stories.
Oh yeah, and your favourite jokes. Because as Buster always says, laughter really is the best medicine.
Exactly. And listen, whatever is on your mind, we want to hear. All you have to do is record yourself on the voice recorder app on an adult's phone and then email it into us. And you might just hear yourself on this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
The kids are all right.
So guys, have you watched any funny videos on YouTube recently?
Yeah, my favourite one is of the donkey that can talk.
Yeah, that's a really good one. My favourite is the Jurassic Park dinosaurs going, yes!
I haven't seen that one. But can you guess what video was most watched around the world in 2020? Have a guess.
Gordon Ramsay shouting at people.
Well, actually, will I tell you?
Sure.
Okay, drum roll, please.
Ring.
It's the baby shark dance video.
Of course it is.
And can you guess how many times it was watched?
2 million.
A bazillion.
A bazillion. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Well, actually, the answer is 7 billion.
Oh, I was close. I was so
Whoa.
close.
That's massive.
But YouTube really is brilliant. There's just so many cool things to watch, like animals doing funny things, or cool series like the Norris Nuts. Yeah, I love those Australian kids.
Me too. And I love no matter what job I need to do, I can find a video to show me how to do it. From baking to DIY to cleaning hacks. And I even found out how to build a bike I bought.
Whoa! Do you know what? I've made a few videos of making slime, but I don't know how to edit them, so I can put them online. But I'm going to try and find out. I'm really excited. I could actually be a real-life YouTuber!
You could, because it's quite a big thing now, isn't it? Kids all around the world filming themselves, doing fun things and setting up their own YouTube channels.
Yeah, loads of my friends say they'd like to be a YouTuber as their job.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the top jobs young people say they'd like to do. So we asked some kids if they'd like to be a YouTuber, and if so, what kind of channel would they set up?
The kids say, what?
Oh yeah. I would like to be a YouTuber. I got a camera at Christmas and I'm going to start my own YouTube channel and it's called Kids World. I'm going to film slime and kinetic sand mountain walks.
If I had a YouTube channel, it would be to teach people how to draw.
If I had a YouTube channel, I'd call it Harry Potter channel, and there would be like how to make Harry Potter Lego sets and ads for Harry Potter.
My YouTube channel would be like gaming and reacting.
If I set up a YouTube channel, I would like to do it about tie-dye. If I had a YouTube channel, I would show people how to bake, make cupcakes and biscuits and lots of other things. I might call it Bakelicious.
The kids say, what?
Oh yeah!
Ooh, they were really interesting channel ideas.
Oh, yeah. I definitely watched some of them.
Yeah.
The kids are all right!
So we thought we'd speak with a real-life YouTuber. This guy is 16 years old, but already has gathered a following of over 35,000 followers, all while being a student in secondary school. But not only that, he's a presenter of the RTE2 TV series Ace My Space.
No way.
And is also an award-winning filmmaker.
Buster, it's him.
He is also known as Stellar,
Oh my God! It's
Stellar Sean.
aka Sean Tracy. You're very welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an absolute pleasure to be on the show.
So Sean, I think the first question most kids listening will want to know is, how did you become a YouTube star?
Oh wow, well what a question. What a question to start off. Basically, I got into being, I suppose, a YouTube personality, you might say, in the summer of 2016, I was going into secondary school. I was in this this kind of boring summer phase, and I knew I loved cameras, I loved watching YouTube videos. Eventually I said, hey, I'm just gonna try this out myself. Up until this point I had made, stop motion videos or any types of short films with my friends, but I never actually uploaded them to YouTube. I always felt there was something holding me back, but on this random spontaneous day I said, hey, I'm just gonna give it a lash. So I just set up a camera in my room, filmed the video, and I suppose I just kept going, kept making videos, and the rest is history, yeah.
Sean, I've seen some of your videos on YouTube. They're great. But how do you decide what to vlog about?
It's really about whatever I care about at the time. Now, at first, coming up with video ideas was such a struggle. It really was a challenge. I was thinking, I just have a camera in my room. What am I meant to do with all of these things? And so I kind of had to force things out at the first. I would try and do a Q&A. I would try and make an interesting vlog at the beach or something like that. I find that, like, the more videos I make, the more ideas come to my head. Eventually, I stopped forcing ideas out, and ideas basically started coming to me. I suppose eventually I just started getting ideas out of my day-to-day experiences. Maybe it was an interesting rugby match I saw, maybe it was an interesting conversation I had, and yeah, the rest is history.
That's cool, Sean, that's cool.
Yeah, but when you're out and about with your camera videoing yourself or you're videoing you and your friends, do you ever get funny reactions from people, like wondering, what on earth are they doing?
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt. I always, specifically when town is really busy and I'm out there in town filming with my friends, you could be vlogging in the middle of a street and everyone around you could be looking at you wondering, what on earth is this guy doing? And you get weird looks, you might even get weird comments from people. It's worth it at the end of the day. Plus, more and more people are doing it now, with TikTok and everything becoming so popular, it's less of a weird thing to make videos now, so
And you're an amazing filmmaker. You won Young Filmmaker of the Year in 2019. That's amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that was for a film that I suppose I was very honest in writing and filming, and it was also one that just me and the actors worked really hard on, and I was so lucky with the actors I had as well. They were fantastic. Making a short film goes on for so long, and it can be so messy at times. You don't know where it's going, but that was a really lovely way to finish it off.
And if anyone wants to watch it, they can just Google Rue, R-U-E, and they can watch it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a lovely watch.
Yeah, we'll have to watch it later, Buster.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, you know the way you're one of the presenters on Apes My Space? I love that show. Me and Buddy watch it all the time.
It's brilliant.
Do you get to miss loads of school when you're filming it?
Ooh, good question. Obviously, it might be a sensitive topic, but yes, I actually do get to miss a good bit of school with filming Apes My Space. Basically, we filmed, 2 weeks in December, and I got to miss school. But fortunately, it was just after my Christmas exams, and honestly, after the Christmas exams in school, usually not too much happens, so thankfully, I didn't miss too much in the end.
Oh, you're defo living the dream, Sean. Is it really a dream job, though?
Yeah, I suppose that's the thing that we don't get warned about. I must say, it hasn't been as smooth a ride as I think it might look from the outside, and this is something I try and be as honest as possible about, because anyone who goes onto my Instagram or my YouTube channel might think, oh, this guy has it all figured out, he's really doing great and everything, but unfortunately, I'm not always, maybe doing the best with my emotions. Maybe sometimes I am feeling sad or anxious or overwhelmed by all that I'm doing. I suppose the main issues I found would have to be, first of all, dealing with numbers on social media. A lot of people now want to be TikTokers and be famous on Instagram and stuff, but for me, I suppose I realized, especially in 2020 and 2019, when my numbers weren't so good online, I realized what's important to me, and that is just creating, because I was very lucky early on in making YouTube videos. I got, I suppose, a lot of success from just a few videos that happened to go viral through pure luck. But as happens, with anything, what goes up must come down, and I suppose the numbers online did start to kind of fade away slowly. But when that happened, I thought to myself, oh, am I failing? Am I not meant to be a filmmaker or a YouTuber? Is this just not what I'm meant to do if the numbers are telling me otherwise? And I kind of started to panic and feel like I'm not good enough. But you know, again, like in the end, I realized what's important to me, and that is just creating. But if you're going into filmmaking just wanting to, let's say, be famous, I don't think it would be the career for you, simply because it really is a lot of work. There are a lot of issues, but at the end of the day, if what you're doing is really what you love, you'll be carried through the difficult times no matter what. That's what I've come to learn anyways.
I think that's really good advice, Sean, and I think it's about going into these things with the right reasons. You're so right. If it's just doing it to be famous, like kids will say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they'll say famous, but famous for what? And if there isn't something really solid and real that comes from you, well, then it's kind of empty, isn't it?
Yeah, you're so right in saying that. You know, you don't want to be famous for something that, let's say, you're not proud of, or something that you don't really believe in. If you were to get famous for making a video that might, let's say, be about being mean to someone or something like that, at the end of the day, it'll feel great at the time when lots of people are watching your videos and liking your videos. But, you know, let's say about a month on from that experience, you might think to yourself, oh, I suppose that wasn't really worth it. I got famous by making something I didn't really believe in. And that's when fame can be, I suppose, as you mentioned, a little bit empty. So you want to make sure that, like, at the end of the day, again, what you're doing is what you love. You're just doing what you're doing because it means something to you. And, you know, fame will come, or support will come. It might not be in the form of fame, but it doesn't have to be. Support for what you're doing will eventually arrive if you do what you love really well.
So do you ever get comments online that aren't so nice?
Yeah, I definitely have, and thankfully I think I've been lucky in the sense that I haven't had too many, but you definitely have some people, especially at the beginning, who might say one or two things that can be quite hurtful, and I'm going to admit, you know, the first one and the second one, they hurt me, and I was like, uh-oh, like, I don't really want to be doing this if people are just going to be mean about what I'm doing. But eventually, after I suppose I got a few, I kind of just started to shrug my shoulders at them and say, look, you know, what I'm creating is what I enjoy creating, and it's about what I believe, and at the end of the day, not everyone is going to click with what I'm making. And as soon as I accepted that not everyone is going to like my videos, which is a tough thing to do, all of a sudden the negative comments became, I suppose, a little bit, maybe unimportant might be the word. I just started to realize, look, what matters is me enjoying what I'm doing, and these negative comments probably won't get in the way.
Hey, Sean, in our podcast, we have these mindful moments at the end of our show. And I read that you believe in mindfulness is really important too. And you use it as well, don't you?
Yes, that couldn't be more closer to the truth. And mindfulness is something I try and make a part of my life as much as possible. Literally just through sitting down for about 5 minutes, you know, setting a timer on my phone and just catching my breath, just focusing on where I am right now. Because, you know, there's so much going on in our world. That's the one issue with being busy, is that sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming. There can be a little too many things going on at once. So for me, sitting down with a timer for even just 5 minutes and focusing on my breathing and just the environment I'm in can help so much. Every now and again, I'll notice maybe I'm a little tense, or maybe I'm just, you know, feeling a little bit stressed out. Eventually it kind of gets to a point where I say, okay, I just need to meditate, and I'll sit down, breathe it out, and all of a sudden I feel better than I have for maybe the past 5 days. And every time I do that, I realize, wow, mindfulness is just so important to me.
And something that I heard you mention a little while back, you spoke about friendships, and I noticed that's something you talk a lot about in your videos, the importance of being a good friend and just being kind in general.
Yeah, look, I suppose when you kind of grow up, you start to realize, you know, maybe not everyone in the world wants to be as nice as I want to be to them. But, like, I suppose for me, what helps when I think of that is just saying to myself, no, just be kind. Just put a smile on your face. Instead of letting other people make you sad, how about you smile and just make them happier? Because the impact of smiling at someone is huge. It really is. Even if it's just for a moment, you are literally adding a light to someone's life for just a brief moment. So for me, me, the best way to make the world a better place is to just make the people around you happier, because then they have a more positive impact on the people around them, and it's just a huge ripple effect where all of a sudden your smile at one person causes a huge domino effect, basically, where the whole world starts smiling with you, and it's really powerful. And just basically being kind to others is a fantastic way to make the world a better place, in my opinion.
That's a brilliant answer.
It is. And I have to say, Sean, or should I say Stellar Sean, that seriously, the messages you put out there in the world with your YouTube videos and with your short films really are so positive, and you really are a great role model for young people. So we're just thrilled to have spoken to you today. So thanks for that.
Just making yourself the best person that you can be, as healthy as you can be, as kind as you can be, and as happy as you can be as well. Really taking care of yourself, that's going to have a hugely positive impact on the people around you. Essentially, taking care of yourself and making yourself as good as you can be on a daily basis, I really do feel that's the best way to solve these huge issues that we look at online. Because if everyone was the best that they can be every day, I mean, can you imagine how many of these big problems would be solved?
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're dead right. I mean, it is about controlling the controllables in a way, that phrase that we love. You can't control everything that goes on in the world, but you can control how you react to things and how you behave.
Literally, yeah. Like that couldn't be exactly more it. Like that's just it. That's literally it. Yeah.
Well, wait, Sean. Before you go, we have a quick little quiz that we'd love to do with you. It's called the Big BB Quiz.
Yeah, and that means the Big Buster and Buddy Quiz. Hey!
So all we've got are a few simple true or false questions. So we're gonna ask you some questions, and you need to answer true or false. You got it?
Fantastic. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so question 1, Sean. True or false? The Harlem Globetrotters have broken over 24 Guinness World Records.
True.
Yeah!
Okay, are we ready? The next one. The highest jump on a pogo stick is 6.5 feet. True or false?
Oh, God, that's high. True.
No, it's false.
Oh.
It was 11.5. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Wow,
okay.
that's high.
A chance to redeem yourself. The most soccer penalties taken in 24 hours is 6,000.
False.
Yes, that's right. It was actually 7,856.
Cool.
Wow.
Right, are we ready? The tallest hat record was 15 feet 9 inches. True or false?
15 feet 9 inches. I want to say true.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so true or false, Sean? The most poker chips balanced on one finger was 200.
False.
Oh, no, that one was true.
Oh.
Right, Sean, are we ready for the last one?
I am ready. Hit me.
The fastest time to eat a bowl of pasta was done in 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Oh, I want to say false. I want to say it was faster. False.
Oh my God, you're right! It was actually 26.69 seconds. Whoa!
You got 4 out of 6, Sean. That's actually really impressive.
Well done, Sean.
Thank you. I will take that. I'm very happy with that score.
Okay, Sean, listen, thank you so much, and we'll all be watching your videos, Stellar
Yeah,
Sean.
we
Can't
love you,
wait.
Sean. Thanks very much. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Stay stellar. See ya.
The kids are alright.
Whoa, Sean has done so much, and he's only 16. He's incredible.
Yeah, he's fantastic. And I just love the positive messages he talks about, like being the best person you can be, and about being kind to others, and how by just doing this, we can all help make the world a better place. So we're asking you kids to send us in a voice message or an email. Tell us about a time that you were kind to someone else. Have a think about it, and we'll pick 2 winners who will get a Kids Are Alright t-shirt. So let's hear from you. But yeah, he's really amazing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's amazing, all right. Sean chatted to us about using his mindfulness and breathing in his life when his worries get on top of him. So you see, even famous YouTube stars use this super skill. So let's hear what Louise has in store for us today.
Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to this episode of Mini Mindfulness Moments. And this week's Mini Mindfulness Moment is called Fire in Your Hands. So what I want you to do is to rub your hands together and make fire in your hands. So rub, make fire in your hands. Rub, make fire in your hands. Rub, and stop. How do your hands feel? Let's do it again. Rub, make fire in your hands. Rub, make fire in your hands. Rub, make fire in your hands, and stop. How do your hands feel? You know, my hands feel tingly and buzzing. So remember that you can do this mini mindfulness moment anytime you like. Well done, you did so well, and looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye for now.
I love those mindfulness moments. They really put a smile on my face.
Oh, it's funny you should say that, because you know what? It's that time. It's time for Tickle Your Funny Bone.
Hi, my name is Ben and I'm 10 years old. This is my joke. What was the snowman doing rooting in a box of carrots? He was picking his nose.
Hi, my name is Abby and I have a few jokes for you. What's a frog's favourite drink? Coca-Cola. What do you call cheese that's not yours? Nacho cheese.
Oh, wow.
The kids are all right.
So guys, that's almost it from us today. Thanks to all the kids who sent in their audio clips this week. If you have something you want to tell us, a story, a question, or your favourite joke, we'd love to hear from you. All you have to do is record it in the voice recorder app on a parent's smartphone and then email it into us. The email is in our show notes.
And you can check out our website, www.thekidsareallright.ie for more details about sending in your clips. And you'll find loads more info about everything we feature in our shows.
Oh, we hope you really enjoyed this week's show. It was awesome.
Yeah.
If so, rate, review, subscribe, and tell your friends about it.
Exactly. And remember, try to be healthy.
Be well.
And be happy.
See you next time on The Kids Are All Right.
Oh, wait, it's time to
Air guitar in the car.
or wherever you are.
Let's rock.